Well, welcome viewers, I'm Dr. J.W. Ayub. I hope you enjoy this episode of Who is Ruling Australia? A Behavioural Political Analysis, episode 56, when Australians started questioning whether process had replaced justice. Have you ever wondered why institutions increasingly appear successful at managing complaints, yet ordinary Australians continue feeling that fundamental problems remain unresolved? Why public dissatisfaction grows while procedural activity multiplies? Why reports expand while confidence contracts? Why administrative movement often appears greater than actual correction? And that question deserves deeper examination, because the issue may no longer be procedural capacity. The issue may be procedural substitution. Then slowly another recognition begins surfacing beneath the constitutional fatigue. Process becomes dangerous when it begins replacing the moral purpose it was originally created to serve. And that distinction matters enormously, because Australia's constitutional Christian inheritance never treated justice as a bureaucratic outcome. Excuse me, viewers. Justice was a moral obligation. Procedure existed to assist truth, not to absorb it. And the paradox deepens further. The establishment continues speaking reform, oversight, governance, compliance, and accountability, while increasingly constructing procedural environments capable of delaying exposure, diffusing responsibility, redistributing blame, extending timelines, and preserving institutional continuity. And that inversion creates a subtle constitutional shift. Citizens gradually stop expecting justice. They begin expecting process. And the difference is profound. Justice seeks restoration. Process seeks completion. Justice asks what is true. Process increasingly asks what is manageable. Justice asks who is responsible. Process increasingly asks what pathway must now be followed. And this is where political moral bankruptcy deepens. The institution remains active, the forms remain active, the reviews remain active, the consultations remain active. Yet the moral centre originally justifying those mechanisms becomes progressively weaker. And that is why constitutional remembrance matters. Truth precedes procedure. Justice precedes administration. Conscience precedes compliance. Moral accountability precedes institutional preservation. God stands above every mechanism created by human authority. And those principles once prevented process from becoming an alternative to moral responsibility. But once divine sovereign restraint weakens, procedural expansion increasingly becomes attractive, because process can continue indefinitely, and truth eventually demands resolution. And the issue confronting Australia is therefore no longer whether institutions possess systems capable of responding. The deeper issue is whether those systems still possess sufficient moral integrity to place justice above continuity, truth above manageability, and accountability above institutional survival. Because every establishment eventually faces the same constitutional test. Whether procedure exists to serve justice, or whether justice increasingly exists to serve legislative procedure. Excuse me. And that question now sits beneath public frustration, institutional distrust, constitutional fatigue, administrative expansion, and growing population awareness that correction and continuity are not always pursuing the same destination. And somewhere beneath the expanding architecture of process, another truth steadily emerges. A civilization begins drifting from constitutional legitimacy when institutions become progressively better at administrating responses than delivering justice.